All right, this is starting out to be a bright and beautiful day. The colors are gorgeous. Apparently, I am taping with ease. No problems here. Everything's good. Yeah, I had to use a meat tenderizer because I couldn't find my mallet. Maybe that should have been a sign. But it worked. Everything went in, and happy dappy. The canvas is level. This should have been the best day. Except that I did not pay attention to the warning signs. I'm sure you're already looking at this, and all of you out there are thinking, oh my God, that paint's too thick. She better be doing an open cup pour or something, because that paint is way too thick. If she's thinking of doing a Dutch pour, she's not going to do a Dutch pour, is she? Oh boy, I think she might be. So we start out, everything's good. We've got some wonderful colors. These colors happen to do great cell reactions together. And I was in the mood to have a lot of sea colors. I wasn't planning on doing a Molly's Wave, but I just wanted a lot of green, like just a green happy garden. I wanted something calm and lovely that had a lot of movement in it. Don't ask me what I was thinking by starting with a tight Dr. Seuss Whoville pattern. I don't know why I thought this would work out. Quite honestly, I probably should have left it like that and just called it a day. But no, I'd committed. So here we go. Oh my God, that paint's so thick. Holy crap. I wasn't able to do the voiceover on this any sooner than 3 days later because I think I needed to let the trauma subside. All right, and I'm scared to find out. Okay, shockingly enough, the paint's moving. That's okay. It's blobby, and oh my God, the white just swallowed the colors. But I see a cell reaction. Stop. No, just stop. Oh my God, DeVos. I already know it's not going to work. I knew this, and that's when the camera fell down. That was the sign. That was the sign to just say, you know what? Stop. But I didn't stop. I made mud. Oh boy, I made green mud. That is what I made. Like, look at the desperation. Look at the desperation in how that blow dryer is being utilized. Yeah. This is not art anymore. I'll tell you what this is. This is all going in the garbage, and that is exactly what happened. But then, I could hear my Grandma Tootie's voice in my head and being like, waste not, want not. Waste not, want not. So here I go. You know what this paint will make? A beautiful background. Okay, we're going to try again. We're going to change directions. We are not going to do that pattern. And we're just going to prep the canvas fresh. We're going to prep it with leftover paint. Here at least I got smart. I made a fresh batch of white and I thinned it the frickety frack down. And I was hoping that with that lovely sort of marbling color that was happening with all that green and blue and white. And did I mention bronze and gold? Yeah, you'd never know it, but bronze and gold were in there too. I'd have a background I could do something with. And everything's okay. At this point in the recording, I'm still drinking water. So I'm sober, and I think I have the opportunity to make good choices. So here we go. Good choices. Looks like I've said, forget Whoville. Let's just do something a little bit more along the classic blowout line. But I decided neon green paint was going to be just the I needed to make this work. That on top there, that's an ultramarine iridescent sapphire blue on neon green paint. And, oh God. So if I recall, my thought was I was going to blow out some lovely flowers and I was going to connect them together with a vine. Of course, normally vines aren't, dear God, like look at that the vine is 1.5 inches thick right now, and I haven't even hit anything with air. Yeah, this is what happens, folks, when you don't have a lot of time on your hands and you have a deadline. I've got a show coming up, and and I've got these tiny little blocks of time in which I'm trying to paint to get ready for it, and that's when you make bad decisions. Even sober, you make bad decisions. You're watching bad decisions happen. But oh look, yeah, let's brighten that up with a little more titanium white, shall we? Because at this point, obviously more paint is needed on this canvas. My original plan was I would do some acrylics on the weekend, and then Monday night I would be able to work on some oil paintings. Because I have 2 oil paintings that I'm working on right now, both of which I'm planning to put in this show. So I don't know why I thought this would work. I mean, look at this. Look at this fucking disaster. Oh, can I say that on YouTube? And we're going in. We're making blue flowers. Huge question mark on the blue flowers. Oh my God, I'm not even thinking at this point. Like, what are you doing? This activity right here is the activity of someone who's lost their mind, who's absolutely lost their mind, and they've forgotten how to paint. This is not the activity. Oh no, down goes the, oh boy. Now the paint's been spilled. The camera's been dropped. The paint's been spilled. I don't even think I can watch this. I don't know if I should force you to watch this. This is, oh, I don't know what this is. Oh, good. I thought would be a great technique. Oh, and what little beauty I had. Nope, we can't. I'm sorry. We gotta cut. Well, we've cut ahead, and there's some decent cell reaction in there on the ugliest composition I think I've ever seen. Holy crap, that's just hideous. Oh my gosh. Oh my giddy aunt. Oh no. Now. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right, DeVeaux. Finger swipes. That's what's going to save this disaster. Yeah, finger swipes. As you can see, the cognitive abilities, maybe this is what happens when you don't open windows when you're varnishing. Yeah, there you go. There's your second good decision of the day. Notice the first good decision of the day is when I trashed the other painting. There you go, 2 good decisions, neither of which have yielded us any art. Now, new tilt test. I've redone all the paints. That was a good decision. Oh, and I've brought a lovely wobbly pop into the mix. So I guess I've given up on water at this point, and I've gone for liquid courage. But we're going to start over. It's going to be great. That's even a fresh canvas. Oh yeah, that's right. I decided, you know what? The only thing that's going to save me is if I get rid of that awful canvas and start anew. At least now that paint's moving properly. That is the right consistency of paint. Okay. So here I thought, and here's my next bad decision. Like I said, I wasn't planning on actually doing something like a Molly's wave. That was never my intention this day. And instead of just saying, hey, you have these beautiful oceanic colors, why don't you do a Molly's wave? I was like, oh, heck no, because I promised myself I wasn't going to do a Molly's wave. So instead, I'm going to do 3. And now we're back in Whoville. I'm pretty sure we all know right now that if I put a blow dryer to this, none of these are going to blow out appropriately. And you know what sucks? While I was doing this, I knew that. I knew that completely. But things were getting desperate, and I had dinner coming up at my folks' house, and I thought, well, we'll just do it anyway, even though we know it's not going to work. We're just going to commit. Committed's a word. Okay, now I'm going to try to shape it through sheer will and stubborn determination. If I recall, I think at one point this might have actually started looking decent. Oh, is this when it actually started to look okay? And then I went, was this it? Was this all going to be okay? Was I in a good place here? I think I was in a good place. Things were moving well. Yes, actually, yes. I was in a good place here. Some interesting things were happening. I had a plan. I was going to take that top corner off. I was going to flood it with white, and I was going to redefine that second wave. And look at that. See that painting right there in front of you? This would have been a wonderful place to consider leaving it. Like flood the white, maybe add a couple of wispies, and call it a day. Maybe push back the inside of that top wave a little bit. But the painting was in okay shape here. It was not a complete mud pit. It had possibility. There were things I could shape. The bottom wave was looking really super fun. The top wave had great movement. The colors worked really, really well. At this point, I ditched that whole idea of having coppery bronze in the painting, and that goldy, greeny gold color I had originally put in it. I didn't put any of that into the wave, and I was actually really enjoying what was happening here. But I was starting to panic. I was running out of time, and I thought, oh, just do it. Just clean this thing up and just make it good, and you can be on your way. And if I just settled my jets, I think we would have been, But as you can see, I did not settle my jets. I thought, you know what this wave needs? A frickin' straw. Oh. And even then, maybe I could have made something out of that. Maybe, except now it looks so fiddled with, right? So fiddled with. So now it's like, okay, are you doing something natural? And now what have we done? I don't even know what happened here. I determined to fix it with a torch, apparently. But you see those claw marks in the body of the wave? Looks like the wave. Yeah, you better take all of that. Oh, here we go again. Scraping the canvas. See, we'd already scraped that corner once, and here we were going at it again. Like, how much paint was going to be on my floor? Oh, by the way, speaking of paint on the floor, I'm going to have to get down there on my hands and knees and claw it up with a pair of tweezers. It is disgusting. I forgot to put down a drop cloth. Yeah, I totally did. Totally forgot. See, isn't that cute? See, that part's okay. It's kind of a little Whoville wave. Everything was going to be fine, even though I really was just absolutely repeating the same insanity I had done 5 minutes earlier. It really is like watching the descent into madness of one poor artist who's panicked and lost and has no idea what they're going to do next. Needless to say, this went from bad to worse. There was almost a moment here where I stepped back and I thought, everything's going to be okay. I really did. I really did think that. Except, it's game over. Look at this. Adding paint, stripping paint, adding paint, stripping paint. Just look at, from our view, the right-hand side of that campus, goodness me, I can't even talk now. It is so destroyed that even if I fix the arch and the life that was happening on the two waves, the middle of the painting was just a pile of mud. And I can't even tell you how thick the paint was on the canvas at this point. Like there wasn't enough blowtorch in the world to try to fix that. Third time was not the charm, but live and paint another day. Oh boy.